Hello everyone. So yesterday, April 4th, 2019, I created a video explaining the very basics of intraday trading using financial astrology. Okay, and now I showed you this intraday timing windows that I have calculated, and then just um, drew boxes to see the times, where the each planet is going to be controlling the market and how it's going to impact the indices. Basically, ES mini features 5 minute chart, okay, of like I'm just plotting it in dynamic trend e signal. um, Now tomorrow we have, that is April 5th, we have employment report. Okay, so I already gone ahead and then created the window for tomorrow. So you can see this is basically, you see a big pop here, right? you know this is, I explained this. When you see this white window, that's basically Mercury in debilitation, which means that the market can be either up or down big. Okay, and you can see a big spike as a result happened here. Okay, so this is where the future started trading. So I'm in Pacific EST time, so West Coast time. So, and then we have a bullish window which is kind of slightly up. That's pretty much it. And then we have another window coming up, which is called exaltation. Exaltation means 90% probability that uh, that index or that market is going to be up and a fresh new high. Okay, so that's a keyword. A fresh high is 90% probability that it will, any planet that's in exaltation will create. So whatever planets, each planet controls certain indices or stocks, so those will be up 90% of the time, is going to create a new high, a fresh high. Okay, so you can see that it is just creating, it needs to take out this, it will take out before this window passes, it will take out this high. Okay, so 28, whatever that high is, 2888 70. Okay, then we have another bullish window coming up, and then we have kind of a little bit of consolidation here. So that is from, again, this is the PST time. Okay, 240 to 445 Pacific PST time. Then we have another window coming up. Now tomorrow we have NFP report. Remember that NFP report releases Pacific time 5:30 or East Coast time 8:30, right, in the morning. And I have a bullish window coming up. Okay, what does that tells me? It tells me that the resolution after NFP is going to be to the upside. Okay, let's watch how it fills up. Okay, so I'm just kind of predicted these windows, and I'm going to show you how this fills up tomorrow. Okay, and then after that we have market starting with Rahu, just like today. Okay, so and then we have Jupiter, which is also likely to be bullish. So it's going to be a strong bullish trend tomorrow. Okay, and except this volatility here. So and after that, we should see a, like, probably a retest of the high, in this Jupiter window. So let's see how that fills out. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and then come back and we'll take a look at it tomorrow.
Hello, folks. As I said, um, before the job market right now, time 5:30 Pacific time, which is 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and NFP report is out. And as you can see that it has resolved to the upside. So yesterday we did look at the market action somewhere here. I had mentioned that this high is going to be taken out because Venus in exaltation, and it did take out. You can see that it did take out, and then it started consolidating. We didn't see much of a bullish action here. So what you need to look at is when this window starts, where it starts, and then it should end higher. When the window ends, you can see that it just ended higher, but not much of the bullishness. Then we had a little bit of consolidation phase here. This is consolidation. This magenta represents consolidation. We had consolidation, and then we have a bullish resolution. Why? Because we have Mars here, which is supposed to be bullish for today. Okay, and that has resulted right after the NFP report. We have a bullish resolution. So that's the way I look at it. Actually, now after this, I'm going to pause the video here, and then we'll take a look at it intraday. We have Rahu window starting, and as soon as the market starts, and it should create volatility.
So, um, so currently, almost an hour of market action is in place already. So as you can see, we are in Rahu window. So we did look at it as soon as the NFP report came up, right? Bullish window did its job, and then we are in Rahu. Remember that what we talked about Rahu. It has a characteristic of first taking the market up, then it's going to bring it down. Okay, so it's likely to bring it down, and so I went short, okay, and in RTY here basically, because and I just took this up and uh, made some profit. Let me show you that. And so right here, okay, so about 300 400 bucks profit, and now I'm short and then down a little bit, about 195 or so. Let's take a look at it a little later as this comes down. So Rahu, when it takes out, is going to take it up first and then bring it down. Okay, so before this window is over, which is going to be around 10:05 Pacific, that's 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:10, 1:10 p.m. Eastern. So Rahu is going to be done with its window. Okay, then it's going to transition to Jupiter, which is going to be bullish as well. So before that, it's going to bring it down. Okay, so at least I'm expecting a move down to that 28.86. Let's say if we get that. Okay, so hello everyone. Let's take a look at. This is the third time that I'm recording this video. This is, because we wanted to take a look at how it transpires, right? And whether it is in line with our predictions. So we did we did predict that NFP report is going to be to the upside because of this bullish window, right, constituted by Mars, and it did take it up, okay, and then handed it over to Rahu, and we decided that it's going to be slightly down, okay, and it didn't come down much, so you can see that it just came down a slightly back to this window, that's pretty much it. And then one more time, we had a little bit of volatility but not much, and before it transitioned to Jupiter, it just pulled back a little bit more. Okay, so it's about probably about 50%. Okay, so I was short and I was able to exit somewhere here actually, and we got a trigger as well. We'll take a look at it and see whether we got a trigger at this time, 9:40 Pacific or 12:40 Eastern. Okay, and then we had predicted that this Jupiter window is going to be bullish, and it did sure ended up the day bullish. Okay, so that's how it transpired. And let's take a look at and see whether we had long triggers here. Okay, so remember that we had gone short and then and looking for a volatility, and it did bring it down and took it up, okay, and then brought it down again, so not the kind of volatility that we had last 2 days, but I'll still take it. Okay, and so let's see, so we are looking at 9:40 Eastern, and then about 12:40 Eastern. So let's see, let me bring up my, so 9:40, so that is 6:40 my time. There you go, you can see that there is a long trigger here. Okay, so would have not much, would have gotten a couple of points, and then you exit right there, so that's about 4 points here from here. And then 12:40 Eastern or 9:40 Pacific time, you can see that there is a trigger here as well. 28.9175 hit this target channel, so that's the channel that we are looking at actually, so you take it from one end of the channel to the next end of the channel. That's what these triggers gives you. So so from about 28.9150 to 28.94, so about 3 points or so. Okay, so it's about 150 bucks. So and then we had transition to Jupiter, and you stay long at that point. So Jupiter will transition happen somewhere here. So let's see after this we got any bullish triggers. So 10:10, so that is 1:10 p.m. Eastern, 10:10 a.m. Pacific. So we look at it, 10:10 didn't have any trigger here. So 10:30 had a trigger here. 10:10, 10:30. Yeah. So from here, maybe you would have gotten, a couple of points here too, actually. And then from here, you got to, because you are looking to go long, because we know that Jupiter is going to be pulling the market higher, right? And that's what I showed you here. Okay, so this is likely to be, remember that our prediction is that this is going to be volatile, this is going to be bullish. And it did take it up. Okay, so you're looking for every time you get a signal to go long, you're picking it up. Okay, so you got a signal somewhere here. So green represents a trigger, 28.93, 25 or so. Okay, and then you know either you can stay long uh, or you can exit right there. Okay, so every time you get a trigger, you had another trigger here. Okay, and it just went up as well. So every time you get a long trigger, you're going to go long. Okay, so in bullish windows. So similarly, for a bearish window, we didn't have any bearish window, on Friday. So any bearish window, so anytime you see a bearish um, trigger, and in a bearish window, you're going to go short only, and you can stay away from going long, because the planets will make sure that the indices come down. So that's how you trade based on financial astrology. I'll show you again another example from tomorrow. Okay, and I'll again show you the prediction and then how it plays out. So till then, have a good weekend. Talk to you later.